Yeah, no, we're here because the company is trying to force us back to the table through government. We're not willing to accept that. They knew this all along. They walked into this role trying to fight us to come back. Through this, we want to do collective bargaining at the table because that's where it needs to be done. Our members is their voice after 10 years, and that's why we're here today.
I'm Candace, Rennick, CUPE's National Secretary-Treasurer, and we are out here in Toronto with flight attendants who are standing up for their right to strike. They are saying no to government intervention, no to the CRIB taking away their rights, and we are going to stay out here for as long as it takes to win the collective agreement that these workers deserve. This government has picked a fight with the wrong union, the wrong workers, and the wrong women.
Hey there, my name is Hancock. I'm the National President of CUPE. We're the union that represents flight attendants here at Air Canada and other airlines as well, and these workers have had enough. They're tired of giving up their time for free, not being paid while they board passengers. They're tired of being paid below the federal minimum wage, and enough is enough. And this message today, this rally today, was loud and strong to the government and to Air Canada that we ain't going to do this no more. We're going to fight until we get a contract that works for our members, that works for their families. Thank you.
Race, we won't back down. Race, we won't back down. Race, we won't back down. Shame on you. Patty Hajdu. 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 Patty Hajdu. Shame on you. Patty Hajdu.
Unpaid wages. We're here to end poverty wages. We don't want to work 2 jobs anymore. We're burnt out. We're tired. We've had enough.
Shame on you. Patty Hajdu. Shame on you. Patty Hajdu. Arbitration, exploitation. Arbitration, exploitation.
Congratulations, you are a part of history. Without further ado, I am honored, humbled, and filled with emotion for the amount of strength, guidance, and leadership of Wesley Lesosky. I don't think he needs an introduction, but he represents 10,000 flight attendants. Welcome in.
Thank you. I'll start off with my biggest bone of contention with the company is it's not 10,000, it's 10,517 people. If they can't get the basics right, I don't understand. So, fair to say enough is enough. You guys gave us the mandate to be here. You guys are showing strength to be here. They're attempting to send us back to work, to enter us into a shitty position. And with that, this rally is to demonstrate we're not going back to a shitty deal, to a shitty... You saw the antics at the beginning where they tried to peg me as getting you guys to do an illegal work stoppage. You saw your union fight back with facts. You've seen us be factual the whole time, and you've seen nothing but gaslighting from the company that employs you. We are done with that narrative. We go back with respect when we go back. We've seen the conflict of interest. We've definitely seen it all. But I just want to say to all 10,517 flight attendants, each and every supporter, each and every union president that's here working for Air Canada, we will remain strong. We will not back down. Now is not the time, and we will move forward the way we choose to move forward. Say thank you for everyone coming out. I'm going to pass it on to the next speaker, but we're here for the day to show the company the planes aren't taking off till we say they're taking off.
I would like to introduce someone who probably doesn't need an introduction. It's our National Secretary Treasurer from CUPE National, Candace Rennick. CUPE National represents over 750,000 Canadians. That means 20,000 flight attendants. So what we're doing today is not just for us, it's for every one of them. It's for everyone in Canada. Please, Candace Rennick.
Why don't we start again by making some noise for the incredible Wesley and your entire My most important message to all of you today is to say thank you. I want to say thank you for your service, for your solidarity, for your sacrifice. I want to say thank you for your courage. I want to say thank you to your families who are along this journey with you. I know that this isn't easy. I know that you would much rather be on those planes and in the skies providing services to passengers. But my friends, this strike is about something fundamental. This strike is about respect. It's about respect for you as workers. It's about respect for the vital services that you provide across the globe. And we are here today to send a loud and clear message that Air Canada's reliance on the exploitation of your labor is over. Prime Minister. He promised Canadians that his government would uphold Canadian values, that they would uphold our Constitution, but instead they have sided with one of the most profitable corporations in Canada. They have sided with a completely indefensible position, essentially endorsing unpaid work and poverty-level wages, and we say shame on them! solidarity. They are going to try to bully you and use bullying tactics to starve us into submission. Well, I'm going to tell you that you do not belong to the largest, strongest union in this country for nothing. We will stand with you for as long as it takes to get the collective agreement that you deserve on your terms. To know and believe and never doubt for 1 second that you are worth every last thing you are fighting for and so much more. My friends, solidarity, stay strong! And I want you to do a little chant with me this morning because I was on your picket lines and I'm telling you your chants are epic, but this is only going to work if you do it with me, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, pay before you close the door. 5, 6, 7, 8, leave excuses at the gate. 1, 2, 3, 4, pay before you close the door. 5, 6, 7, 8, leave excuses at the gate. Solidarity! Good morning, CUPE friends. I'm bringing you solidarity from 3 million workers across this country, from mines to hospitals to classrooms to shipyards. I need you to know that the entire Canadian labour movement stands with you today. We know that this is not just the fight of one union. This is a fight for fairness, a fight for decency. It's important that we recognize hard work and honor it with fair pay. This is a fight against our federal government making a mockery of fair collective bargaining. Trying to take away our constitutional rights. You know, we know that at kitchen tables, millions of workers sit with their families and try to figure out how to make ends meet. How to put food on that table, how to pay for housing and for gas all at the same time. And you know, we know that at that same time, in too many boardrooms across the country, the rich and powerful and well-connected are sitting around trying to figure out how to screw workers out of fair pay. It takes courage for workers to decide to hit a picket line to demand a better deal, to give up pay when they can barely make ends meet. So I ask you, what kind of government looks at these facts and sides with the boardroom table instead of the kitchen table, my friends? I have a message for all Canadians. What is happening to flight attendants is what bosses and corporations want to do to all of us. Force our young people to work for poverty wages and to use the heavy hand of government to break unions and our constitutional rights. But you know, my friends, what neither corporations nor our Liberal government understand is that Canadians are not going to tolerate this bullshit any longer. What CEOs and the Prime Minister need to understand is that when times get tough, workers in this country pull together. We organize, we fight, and we win. And my friends, in this fight, you've got leaders second to none. Leaders like your own Mark Hancock. And Wesley Lesosky. Mark and Wesley have been strong and they've got backbones made of steel. But my friends, we know that no one leader can do it alone. They need each and every one of us to stand up in solidarity.
Yes!
They need to know that when they are taking on the government's abuse of our rights, every single one of us in every workplace, every community, every industry is ready to answer that call and stand with them, my friends.
has your back, CUPE. And I've got a message to our Prime Minister. Prime Minister Carney, Canadians gave you a mandate to fight back against Trump, not to turn Canada into a country where labor rights are violated at the whim of government. Canadians gave you a government and a mandate to fight for jobs in our communities, not to side with CEOs and to demand free work from workers. Prime Minister, your government has made a huge mistake. You have chosen the boardroom tables over millions of kitchen tables in this country. And that is not what Canadians voted for. So you can do the right thing right now. You can rescind this unfair order. You can do the right thing and commit to never again trying to bust a strike with the use of Section 107, Prime Minister. Or you can face the wrath of the entire working class in this country. So do the right thing and respect workers now. My friends, are we together? Are we ready to teach Air Canada's boardroom and every single boardroom in this country that workers finally want what's due to them? Then, my friends, stay loud, stay united, and stay ready, because the only thing more powerful than the corporate elites and the politicians that support them is a working class that fights back. Bargaining table is filled with Air Canada executives getting back to the bargaining table. Let's show them what solidarity looks like, and let's show them that we do not bend. We rise, we resist, and we win. And let's go kick some ass for the working class.
So, before I was the president of the Ontario Federation of Labour, I was one of you. I am a proud CUPE member. And almost 3 years ago, I and 55,000 education workers, alongside others from OPSU and a variety of different unions, we shut down the province of Ontario. They tried to take away our rights. So I want to send a message. And I'm sending this to every worker in Ontario. Whether you are actively working, whether you are retired, whether you're unionized, you're non-unionized, whether you'd like to be employed, whether you're staying at home, this fight is our fight. While governments keep their eyes on Bay Street, we're putting our feet on the streets. And the governments to understand it is workers that make Ontario and Canada run, not the bosses. So once upon a time, 3 years ago, we had a really hard decision, and some of our education workers are out in the field right there. And we made the decision that if we didn't stand up now, when in the hell were we going to stand up? And so I call to you. When they tell you that you are going back to work, you say, hell no, we won't go.
Hell no, we won't go. Hell no, we won't go. Hell no, we won't go. Hell no, we won't go.
And two, the workers in Ontario. You've heard it from me before and you're hearing it from me again. here with so many of your Labour family. You are not just 10,517. You are over 1 million strong in Ontario. You're over 3 million strong in Canada. And let me be clear, if we don't get it, shut it down. 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 Stay strong. You're doing it for all of us.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, friends. Okay, CUPE. Okay, world. As we say in my home province of Newfoundland and Labrador, we got ourselves a bit of a situation. And before I get into a few very clear messages that I have today, I want to chant with you. From way back when we come into situations like this, where workers are put into the spot like they are today. No justice, no peace. 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 We have flight attendants who work more hours a day for no goddamn pay than it took the Labour Minister to invoke Section 107 to trample on every single worker's collective bargaining rights in this country. It is more than shameful. It is a goddamn disgrace. And we need to be clear about it. So I'm bringing you a ton of solidarity today from your friends at Unifor. And you have a hell of a lot of friends at Unifor. 17,000 of them who work in aviation, from the control towers to the airport to the ground crews. 70,000 Unifor members who work in federally regulated sectors just like you. And 320,000 Unifor members from one part of this country to the other. And if there's one thing our union knows, it's what you're up against right now. Yes, because we bargain with some of the largest corporations on the planet, including in this country, including Air Canada. And I am very proud today, as the president of a great Canadian union, to stand with you as members of a great Canadian union. We understand the DNA of these corporations. We understand exactly what they are thinking right now. Right now. They are thinking we don't have to bargain anymore. The hell you don't. We saw this last summer, by the way, and this summer. DHL, we just had a 3-week strike against them. They also ran to the federal government looking for them to invoke Section 107. And my message was very, very clear to the federal government at that time, and it's the same message I have today. You do this, you do it at your peril. You are misunderstanding and underestimating the mood of working people, and you have been doing it for far too long. Now we have every single employer going to line up and expect the same treatment. The same treatment. They want to get out of their obligations and their responsibilities to bargain with you, to bargain with our members, to bargain with workers from one part of this country to the other. So here are my couple of messages today. To the federal government. To the federal government. You have tipped the scales. You have tipped the scales. And we will not stand for it. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Because this is what I know. This is what I know. You have actually created more conflict, not less. Coming soon to a bargaining table near you. But it's not too late. You can revoke 107 right now. Take it back. Send the employer to the bargaining table. Because there's only one place you are guaranteed labor peace. That is when a deal is made there. That is the only time you are guaranteed labor peace, when you respect the rights of working people. Now, to federal employers like Air Canada, I got a message for you too. I have a message for you too.
Where's Mike Rousseau?
You better be very careful here.
Damn right!
You need to consider hard what it is that you are sowing in this moment. You need to consider what is around the corner when you try to suppress the rights of working people in Canada. There will be no labor peace. 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 And there's one more thing. Need I have to remind you of this? Nothing, and I mean nothing, in this country moves without myself I wouldn't go here. But I'm going here. That's right. For 40 years, oh my God, did I just say that out loud? Since I was a teenager, one thing has been true. The women of this country have been fighting back against sexism in all its forms. And what we have on display right now by Air Canada, by the government, by everybody, is the worst case of sexism ever. And if I know one thing about the working women of this country, we do, sister. You will not deny us. You will not deny us. We are going to continue to fight for the equality that we deserve every single day. And my promise to CUPE and to all of you, our solidarity is unshakable. Whatever you need, whenever you need it, we are there, all of us together. Solidarity! 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 Solidarity!
My friends, brothers and sisters, I want to say first that the pilots of Canada are with you. They are with you here, and they are with you from coast to coast. And let me also say, before I say anything more, I am proud to stand with you. And collectively, we are proud for all that you have stood for in this fight for your country. You know, it's hard enough to fight for a collective agreement against an employer who refuses to respect the work, respect the employees, and bargain in good faith. Loser! It's a hell of a lot harder to fight for a collective agreement when you're swimming upstream into the waters of government intervention. It is unacceptable. I'm here today for two reasons. Number one, as I said, to stand in solidarity with you. That's right. Brothers and sisters, in your quest for respect and a fair contract that recognizes what you do to make your airline the successful, award-winning airline that it is. And second, to express my deepest concern about the state of labor relations in Canada and the repeated failures of the federal government to respect workers' collective bargaining rights. There have been repeated failures to refrain from intervening in the bargaining process, and frankly, it's completely unacceptable. Yes, shame. So, there is a worrying trend with this government, and while they say they firmly believe that the best deals are reached at the bargaining table, their actions say otherwise. And I think we all learned from when we were about that big that actions speak louder than words. Let's be clear about what's happening. Government actions have altered the employer's willingness to do the hard work required to conclude collective bargaining agreements with their employees. Employers like Air Canada now see government intervention as an enticing alternative to negotiating with their employees. With what happened yesterday, employers are treating government as their silent partner, to the detriment of Canadian workers. Yeah. The government is being treated like a silent partner to the detriment of Canadian workers. Let's sink in. Moreover, government intervention in the collective bargaining process violates the constitutional rights and freedoms of Canadians. Let's not forget that either. It's disappointing and it's unacceptable. We cannot accept this. Our union does not accept this. The labour movement in Canada will not accept this. I dare say, informed Canadians can, must, and will demand better too. As it is so often the case, it's going to come down to us. It is so often the case that it comes down to us, the workers, who will shoulder this burden for making this change. But it's a job we must accept, and we do accept. Unions stand for fairness, and I sometimes like to think of the labor movement as the fairness movement. And it's through standing together in solidarity that we will achieve fairness for you now and fairness for Canadians forever.
Here today, we have the Ontario Public Service Employees Union, Ontario Secondary School Teachers Federation, Elementary Teachers Federation of Ontario, Teamsters, Canadian Office and Professionals Union, International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, and Ontario NDP MPP Chris Glover, United Steelworkers, up next we have Dave Flowers. He is the President and Directing General Chairperson, International Association of Machinists, District 140. Representing over 21,000 members, including station attendants, ground agents, and mechanics at Air Canada. Good morning, everybody. I can't hear you. Good morning, everybody. I wasn't supposed to be here today, but you know what? My flight, I canceled it, and I joined this picket line. And as you heard, postal workers, we know this fight too well. Last December and November, you joined our picket lines, and we're joining yours today. You're standing up for fair wages, for dignity, for respect, for the future generation of workers. Nobody should come to work for free. Minister Hajdu, this is her newest trick. Section 107. Shame on Hajdu. Shame on you. 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 As long as employers know that the government is going to help them out, they will never come to the table and bargain fair, ratifiable collective agreements. She forced postal workers to
amazing folks. Now, let's hear it for Wesley and the whole bargaining team. Let's hear it for our staff that put in so much. All of the union leaders here, me and every leader that's here, thank you so much. Of course, Candace, Rennick, our amazing Secretary Treasurer. But most importantly, my friends, all of you. You know, we celebrated a year or so ago when the Liberal government brought in anti-scab legislation. You know, it was a pretty big moment for us. But here's the push. What's the point of having anti-scab legislation if we can't go on strike? And time again, government after government is trampling on our free rights, our collective agreement rights, our charter rights to strike. Shame on you!
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you!
Well,
Shame on you! Shame on you!
I brought a little paper with me. This is the CIRB order. Here's what I'm supposed to do. I'm expected to say, stand down. I'm expected to direct you to go back to work. I'm expected to end this strike. With Wesley, with your leadership, with many of your activists, when this strike would end. I said it clearly then, and I will say it clearly now.
When I get paid!
This strike will end when we get a collective agreement that works for our I'm very honored and privileged to work with some great leaders across this country in CUPE. Members of the National Executive Board from coast to coast to coast. And we met last night and we talked about what's happening here, what's happening across the country. And let me be very clear. The National Executive Board CUPE, the leaders of CUPE are fully on side all across this country. We are saying no. No to Air Canada. No to this government. My friends in CUPE, and there's many of you here. My friends in CUPE, all across the country, I'm talking to you right now. Presidents of locals, presidents of divisions, local activists and leaders all across this country, from British Columbia to Newfoundland and Labrador. I'm calling on you to be ready. I'm calling on you to be ready to take to the streets to defend our workers here, to show this a call tonight with the Canadian Council, and I know that other union leaders will be there to support us. Their members will be there to support us every step of the way. And my friends, while you're at the forefront in this dispute, while you are the people that are on strike, and I get to spend a lot of time with you. It's a big damn country, and you are the best folks in this country. But while this is about you, this is about more. This is not just about Air Canada. This is not just about our wonderful flight attendants. This is about our members in WestJet. This is about our members in PAL. This is about other workers across this country. This is about rail workers. This is about dockers, longshoremen. This is about Videotron. This is about every worker in the federal sector. And hell, it's about every worker in this country, my friend. You know, as I get a little bit older, I'm not going to tell you how old I am. I'm 60, fuck it. We want to make sure we leave this world a better place. Yeah. For our kids. Yeah. For our grandkids. And if we went back to work, if we ended this strike, if we let our flight attendant members down, what would that be saying to our kids and our grandkids? Hell no, we're not going to do that, my friends.
Hell no, we won't go. 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 Hell no, we won't go.
My friends, we will not fade quietly into the night. We will not stand by while our members work for poverty wages and below poverty lines and for nothing while passengers are being loaded. We will not leave any workers behind. Hell no! Hell no! And to Prime Minister Carney, to Minister Hajdu, to Air Canada, we will not back down, my friends. And I learned a new acronym a little while ago in BC from some of my friends in CUPE. It's FAFO. Does anybody know what that is? Fuck around and find out! You're finding out!
You do not answer to our employer.